Hello divine beings, hello beautiful creators. We are Kemet Kah-Ri. Thank you so much for joining us. Beautiful beings, let us see what is available at this time. Vilja totokesh kare, tave mekesh. Kiria tovesh kiatur, tavesh ki tokesh. Kiria tovesh kiatir, tovesh kiatuko. Kiria kevesh kiatur, tovesh kiatave. Kiria kiesh kiatur, tovesh kiaturo. Kiria kiesh kiavir, tove krieshka. Kiria kiriesh kiatur, tove kikato. Tavo kiesh kave. Connecting to your central frequency. Kiriashka tatalevekito. Virieshki arakekesh. We have received the information and now it's time for your integration. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Vriatish kiatur talaverekesh kiatalavere miatesh. Deep breath out. Kiriesh kiatur talavele meteesh kiatur talavir. Deep breath in. Kriesh kiatur kiatur talavelevesh kiaki kriatosh. Deep breath out. Viriesh kiatir kiatur talavetriesh kiataresh. Deep breath in. Kriesh kiatur talavekriesh kiatur talavir. And a deep breath out. Kriesh kiatur talavatriesh kiatur talavire kiyesh. Keep breathing at your ease. Dalvem, dalvem, dalvare krieke. Kiesh kiatuva ketamato. Via vekesh kitave. Miesh kituro vekesh. Kiesh. Shift. A divine shift, a sacred shift. There's a release of old cycles and old karmic frequencies. More so, a shift from what you are used to, or the co-creations, relationships, and experiences which are truly outdated for you uniquely. They no longer serve purpose in the sense that the lessons you have learned there, you have completed. So you've been having experiences with people you know, strangers, conversations. Perhaps you are revisiting past relationships and past experiences, and as you're having conversations and as you are relating with them, you are realizing, oh, same, different words, same energy, where you have in yourself progressed to a very different energy. And it isn't a judgment, it's a discerning that, this is no longer an energy or a frequency or a space you are co-creating in. It doesn't mean you don't enjoy it. We had a beautiful connection with beautiful loved ones from Lesala's past and even Velastri's past over these last few weeks and days. And being in those spaces, absolutely such enjoyment and such beautiful connections and beautiful catch-ups. And in those spaces, for some, not all, for we did note that others really had progressed in an energy, expanded, had their journey has allowed them a forward movement in the ascension frequency as us, while others, their journey is in the same tie line and same space of past energies. And when we converse or just observe, seeing their behavioral patterns, seeing their language, seeing how they would still almost submit to conditions, just gave us the understanding, oh wow, okay, they have not at all been a part of this evolutionary journey, and that's okay. We enjoy spending time with them in that present moment, over that weekend, in that day, and yet it doesn't feel like an energy we would want to maintain. A visit at most, and then us at always, right? So it was a beautiful experience for us to be able to be there in our truth and just be our Kemet selves, and also be aware of how they're very well, they are their present selves, which would be our past Lasala self. And it was a very interesting experience. It has been. And for some of you, and also it has been with strangers or just other people, seeing the conversations they're having, us being present, able to assist them through inspired assistance, of course, word or just some guidance, and yet still understanding, yeah, this is not where we would settle. We would absolutely wish for and want for more in not only the physical manifestations, but in the actual timeline and space, the existence, the energies we want to create with, the very essence of our being, to be a lot more than be limited by the parameters of the external world. And so, a shift. Many of you are experiencing this in your own unique ways. And you are asked not to judge. You revisiting these spaces is not you going back, is not you backtracking, is not you losing your way. You are seeing with fresh eyes, with source eyes, the difference between you now and you then, the ways in which you would have been in your past self versus the way that you are now. And also it gives you a clearer feel for what you want. More than ever before, we feel the energies we would like around us and the space we would like to live in and be in. And it's not based on lack or based on, oh, but we need this in order to survive. There's no survival energy in what we want. It's purely, no, this is where we feel more aligned to. And we feel, for the most part, that's what the lessons were for all of us, where the things we wanted were not manifesting exactly at that time. It was, what was the intention? Is it urgency? Oh, but I must do this because then it's not going to work, because then out of fear, out of instability, out of pressure, out of discomfort, out of dis-ease, out of whatever it is, versus, no, I know what I want, because not out of lack or anxiety or uncertainty, but out of, no, it just feels good to be there. What I envision, that feels good. What we feel, that feels good. And we feel that many of the manifestations for those who are on this journey will and have to be birthed from ease and presence and love and consciousness. For you are birthing from your source, not from the external, not from the dependency of the external. If the external was responsible for your finances and well-being, of course, then those external urges of, oh, but if I don't have this, then I'll need this, then I'll need this, then of course that will be the dominant energy. But you are the prime creator, and now you have done the beautiful work to anchor there and to realize that potential and to utilize that potential, and to now allow that to be what you are weaving with. And that beautiful source energy you are, that infinite potential you are, that's always at ease, at love. So naturally in the physical, you are to be a resonant frequency of that ease and that love. So everything you want, your desires, your dreams, are to be birthed from ease and love. So that's the intention of the why. Why do you want that house? Why do you want that job? Why do you want that relationship? Why do you want that money? Why do you want those clothes? Why do you want those shoes? Why do you want that holiday? Why do you want that friendship? All the whys are not out of loneliness, desperation, boredom, impatience, frustration, fear, insecurity, but out of, I would love just to be in a space that is beautiful and allows creative energies of inspiration, excitement. Oh, a relationship, not because we need somebody, we're quite stable and happy on our own. It would just be nice to have somebody who can share this crazy adventure with and also enjoy intimacy and sexual experiences as this beautiful human experience also allows, should that be something that you're inspired to, you know? You're allowed. It is the why. The why. And the why has now aligned to your source. And now you are shifting, for you are seeing how the old whys are no longer pleasing. The old whys are no longer stimulating. In fact, they don't do anything for you. They don't even excite you. And you're ready for the new whys, or rather, you're ready for the why of your source to become, to materialize, and for you to experience what that does for you, for you to experience at real-time presence the emotion that's elicited from that space without any preconceived understanding of how you'll feel when you are there, but rather you will know when you are there and you sensed yourself to the feeling of it. It's a very interesting way of creation, and it's the new way that we are all anchoring in at this time. So beautiful beings, it's now time for a shift. Kiresh talaveke kiato. Viresh riatu. A shift to your true wanted experiences. The why birthed from your source. From ease, from peace, from love. From simply that is the most harmonious space for you, for us to be. We call upon the winds of change. We call upon the tides of change. We call upon the fires of transformation. We call upon the earths of rebirth. We call upon the source of awakening. We call upon the light of being. We align to our truth, we shift to our truth. We awaken and materialize our truth. We release the old, we release the old, we release the old, we release the old. We embrace the now, we embrace the now, we embrace the now. We receive, we receive, we receive. You're going to feel a shift. You're first going to feel a lightness, almost a detachment from all things, and then you're going to be carried by these forces of change to where you are really to be. It's an anchoring energetically within the physical, where your energetic why is in equal resonance to the physical why. In the next days and weeks, you're going to feel yourself shift more into your new energies. It is time. Oh, we've been waiting for this one for so long. Okay, let us do this. Oh, Miriato. About to release now from where you are, your space and timeline. Kato. Feeling light like you're floating. Release. Have a quiet, blank mind, an empty mind. Be surprised. Remember, as Osho wrote, the seed has never known the flower. The seed doesn't know it has the potential to become a flower. Allow yourself the unknown. You don't know what you are to be. You don't know the petals, the color, the frequency. You are now to discover it. You are a brand new frequency, a brand new source energy. You're now going to discover it in the physical. Here we go. Vayo. Valiata. Valiata. Valiave. Valiavi. Rikayato. Anchoring, landing, receiving everything you're ready to receive now that you're here, and receiving everything that required you to be here before you could receive it. In manifestation, in discovery, in experience, in existence, in all that you are. Integrating fully, aligning your realm, your reality, your physicality. We have been saying this new affirmation every day, and it tickles us, and it feels quite beautiful as we have been feeling beautiful shifts and manifestations come through, and we want to share it with all of you. As we're integrating, the affirmation is: we welcome and embrace the victories and successes of today. We call them in and we celebrate them as we receive them today. We welcome and embrace the victories and successes of today. We call them in, we celebrate them as we receive them today. We welcome and embrace the victories and the successes of today. Oh, we call them all in. Oh, we're grateful, we're thankful, we celebrate them. Why? Because we receive them today. Bayosh. There we are. Let us see what magic unfolds. Within sacred love, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you ever so soon. Blessed be.